everybody, this is Lila in Hawaii. When I was in France, I guess it was like 3 years ago, I bought this magazine. And I try often to buy magazines that I think have something I can sort of mimic or copy. This one is lovely. It's a Christmas issue, and it does not have any projects in it, but some of them are kind of easy enough to follow. So I made, what did I make, 3 of those, and I'll show you 2 of them in the page that they came from. First of all, I am going to pick up the camera and just move to there. And there you see one of the projects. It was a stocking, a French stocking, and I've hung it up on a window. So I'll now take it back. Sorry about the movement. And that was one of the projects that I kind of liked in the book. It actually was not made of that exact fabric, but it was a French look fabric. So I'm going to go and see. It was over, I should have marked the pages. I did not. Well, while I'm looking for that, I'll show you this. Now, see this project here in the magazine? It's a box, and I liked it. I love boxes. I thought, oh my word, that's easy enough. Had some French script on it, and it had a cross, and then the sides had some gold trim. This is the side of the box. It has some gold trim on it, and I thought, oh, I have all those components, so here's my version. So there's the box, the sides with the script, the top has the script on it, and then I happened to have a nice cross that I liked, and I did add a little, this was my own treatment, I put a little torn sort of a gauzy bow, which I thought it kind of needed to keep the cross really a little bit lifted up. And then on the sides I had some really neat old antique gold trims. They were from the 50s, so I had those, and I put one here and a different one here. And the whole box is actually painted white. I painted it with gesso and then with white paint. And inside I've got some old hat flowers and a little glass bottle. The little glass bottle was also featured in this magazine. So that was one of the projects, and I kind of liked that. So let me see now if I can go back and find this stocking that I just showed you. It was actually very, very easy to make. Here it is here. This is the stocking that took my eye. I thought, oh, some French fabric. It was on linen, it said. And I thought, well, you know, I've got some French script on linen. I think I'll use that. So that was what I did. Right now, I'm going to go and I'll get the stocking down from the window. Okay, so here's my version, and I did make a couple of little Lila touches. I put a little bow on this side with some more torn fabric, and I added 3 buttons here and a kind of a rustic looking cuff. It is lined, that I just put in there for show, but it's lined, and I had some pretty green, Christmas green fabric, so I lined it with that. And I drew this simple shape, which seemed to mimic the shape that was in this. This shape wasn't our traditional stocking shape where you have kind of a heel and you have the toe. Let me see if I can show you what I mean. You know, here we always have little toe piece, and then we'll have a more defined heel, and this may be a little straighter and wider, but I like the simplicity of it. I just drew it on some paper, a piece of newsprint. I made it in like 20 minutes. So that was that. So those are a couple of the projects that I really liked in this magazine. There are other projects that are wonderful. Didn't have any materials for them, but if you're into making wings, there's some beautiful wings there. There is a nice wreath there. Just simple not even pine cones, just sort of greenery, and a piece of lace tied at the top. And there's, I do have one of these bottles where you put things in, and I made one of those, but I'm not showing that. So maybe that gives you some ideas. Some of these magazines, just the photography is really lovely. So there again is the box I made. And the magazine thing where I got the idea. So I'll put that back there too. And have some Christmas stuff. And I hope you like that, and maybe it'll inspire you. Thanks for watching.